10K a month, is that enough for y'all, chat? Yes or no? 10K a month, that means you basically made, it's not basically, that means you made 1 million in a year. It's not a basically, that's exactly what it means. It means you made 1 million in a year. It means you made 1 million in a year. I guess they saying 10K isn't enough anymore a month, but it's 10K a month enough for you to live life? That's what I'm thinking. Just make me some cereal. What type of cereal? I ain't eat cereal in so long. I don't like milk. 10K is definitely enough. People just be trying to. They think, oh, now that I'm making 10K, I just gotta do everything now. No. 10K can definitely live good, and you could be taking trips. Somebody gonna want to be 10K and they gonna want to go buy a fucking stadium. I should be able to buy a stadium now. You don't even use stadiums. What are you just buying shit for? Captain Crunch. Yeah, I ain't had Captain Crunch in so long.
To keep up with content creation, you can get a 10K check from Twitch. What the
Lucky Charms is the best.
You gotta spend 5K on trips to travel, $500 on setup, $2,000.
Told you. She said 5K on trips to travel. That's what I'm saying. The shit done changed now. Everybody finna be Kai and DDG. We finna go to Paris. We finna just go ahead. We streamers, so now we finna go to Paris and take a trip to Paris. And oh yeah, I'm finna motherfucking go ahead and invite Nicki Minaj to my stream and pay her. Bro, everybody, if y'all don't stop thinking like that. If that's how niggas is thinking, I'm tired of dropping motherfucking. But if that's how niggas is thinking, this is crazy. This is crazy. You might as well give up now if you think you finna be doing all that right now.
On your rent, $200 on Wi-Fi, $200 on IRL toolkit. You gotta pay the Clippers, pay a YouTube editor. Chat, I don't think y'all realizing I've been going into negative doing this. Okay?
Whoa. Going into.
Whoa. Who is this lady? I guarantee you, however much she's getting paid, I won't go into the negative. Who is this lady? How the fuck is she going in the negative? She's saying she making 10K a month, making $1 million, and she's still going in the negative. It's not the money. It's definitely not the money, ma'am. Don't blame the money. Oh yeah, 10K is not enough. Oh my God, bills and stuff. That shit been happening. You was paying bills before you had 10K. Don't make it seem like the bill. No, you just started living above your means. It's her. She started, oh yeah, let me get a 5-bedroom house knowing she live alone. So now you spending all that money on rent for no reason. Oh yeah, let me have 3 cars because I just got money to have 3 cars now. No, you don't. No, you don't. You really don't. But instead, you want to live above your means, so this is what happens.
Negative after making $10,000.
This is crazy. I would slap her.
I don't care.
I would be there. Exactly. That just makes me mad. People just been rich for too long. No way. 10K and I'll go negative. How am I living check to check off $10,000? I don't even know this bitch. It's some bitch. She just complaining about $10,000 she made in a month. Like that's a problem.
You can get a 10K check from Twitch. What the is a 10K check when you gotta spend 5K on trips to travel, $500 on setup, $2,000 on your rent, $200 on Wi-Fi, $200 on IRL toolkit. You gotta pay the Clippers, pay a YouTube editor. Chat, I don't think y'all realizing I be going.
That is crazy.
Doing this. Okay?
Like that is
going
sad.
Into the negative after making $10,000.
10K check to check. Sad.
This is Streamer Snow.
Nigga say you too busy spending money.
You know the ones where everybody.
I think a beer do be spending too much damn money.
Ultimately became IRL streamers and sparked this whole revolution.
Talk about got $4.
Yeah, she took the opportunity.
How you only want to see my
account? The package and capitalized. Now, unfortunately, though, she did a master class in what not to do when you're streaming.
I don't know what this is.
Megan Thee Stallion's new tequila, so you get to test it out and take a picture in the photo booth. Check it out.
I don't know. It's really free Tory, so I don't know. I said it's free Tory. It's for Megan Thee Stallion. We signed with my man's Tory.
That's what's costing you $10,000 to do? Like
What?
That's what you're spending your $10,000 a month on. Let's really break
What
this
the
down.
fuck?
You could get a
You was supposed to get that free clout. The Megan Thee Stallion, we was gonna say, see, you was supposed to do that shit and then clown Megan Thee Stallion right after. That would have made it even crazier. That would have made the views really go crazy. She ain't thinking. I would have went and did whatever with Megan Thee Stallion and clowned her right after. She would have been pissed at me. They would have been talking about, sir, can you take this and that down? Then I would have made a video talking about Megan Thee Stallion is trying to take my channel down. Do we not know DDG? Come on, we ain't. Is it a dog whistle going on? It sounds like I hear a dog whistle. Yeah, we ain't learning for real. I'm taking that down. I knew Mirror would take the emo bitches down. I knew it. The emo bitches. She got motherfucking Hello Kitty earmuffs right under her motherfucking desk.
I'll be going into negative.
Now I want to address the $2,000 rent and the $500 streaming.
On God, losing it.
And
Losing it over here. I'm like, is that a dog whistle? I still gotta add the sound alerts. We gonna do that after this, so I can add the sound alerts.
saying rent isn't outrageous.
She gonna let me after I do that?
And, rent control areas, and rent control needs to be just a nationwide thing at this point. But
10K, that nigga said 10K. I'm taking that
you're
down.
gonna have to pay that, or maybe pay one less, even if you just had a regular job. So you don't get that one. And $500 stream setup. Why do you need to do that every single month? And I think that there's a reason why. Which brings us back to the $5,000 travel.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. First off, why are you spending $500 every month for a stream setup? What are you doing? My stream setup was a one and done type vibe. Unless I get some monitors. But that's not $500 unless I'm getting the highest class type monitor. And then it's like, if I'm complaining about $10,000, I shouldn't be getting the highest class monitor, because obviously my priorities is messed up. So it'll be like I'm confused. Literally a one-time purchase. I'm just so confused. We going on trips for no reason. Talking about I'm going in the negative. Nobody told you to be going on trips every stream. Just like nobody said that's what you need to be doing. You looked at Kai Cenat, you looked at DDG, you looked at iShowSpeed and thought, oh, that's how I need to stream. No. Too busy living like Snoop. And you ain't lying. You don't even need to buy monitors every month. My shit only broke. But I'm still using my same monitors. Well, I just got this one actually. I had just got a new one once my other one broke.
It's funny because she used to be a desktop gaming streamer, but now because she has stepped into the IRL.
That's what they want me to do, chat. This is exactly what they want me to do. They want me to leave my roots. Go away from my roots. I'm a normal nigga. I'm in the crib behind a desktop. But you know what they say? They say, go outside, bro. You ain't doing nothing. You need to go outside. Go touch some grass. Da-da-da-da-da. Why do I want to go outside on stream? That just means I got to spend money. Why would I want to spend money if I don't got it? Like, come on. We just going places for no reason. Alive while people can track me down and stalk me. Now I'm getting robbed and spending money. So I'm getting robbed for the money I was going to spend. So I'm getting robbed either way, huh? Then you got to deal with I don't want to be on camera. Then you got to deal with the places not letting you in. What about the places that's going to tell you no, you got to cut that off. You can't have your camera out. What do you mean? How you gonna tell me what I can't have out? This is just crazy. I'd rather just go ahead, bring the entertainment to my crib. Said, bitch, get out my face before I get mad, dog, for real. You finna throw a drink on a bitch. Get out my face, bitch. Piss me off.
She is now spending this
Fucking
amount of money
piss me
each
off.
month on pulling some sort of stream off. And these things can become expensive. You need a plane ticket for
Yeah.
yourself, a plane ticket for your camera person. You need the hotels, you need the food, you need the gas, you need the rental cars. All this stuff can and will add up. But it begs the question, do you need to be doing this to become successful? I know
No.
that streaming IRL is the new meta.
That's just the only way that people gonna see you the quickest. But honestly, honestly, they might still not see you the quickest. That's what makes it so tough. You know, they might still not see you the quickest. Yeah, maybe do it, you know, you take a trip, you know, twice a year, once a year. Every week, that's crazy.
So especially,
Of course
because
you're gonna
she got
go
the
and
stimulus
go
package and she's
negative.
part of a specific community. She's been able to go to all these different events, whether it be going to DreamCon, Streamer University, Streamer Prom, you know,
That's
visiting
where she
Funny Mike,
fucked
whatever
up.
the case may be. These are all things that
She
have
trying to be
boosted
something
those
she
things.
not.
But if the risk isn't worth the reward to the point where you're going negative every single month, then I don't know if it's worth it. Actually, I know for a fact it's not worth it. I've talked about this multiple times in the streaming conversation. This one-up culture is ultimately going to hurt a lot of the streamers.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, it can pay off in some extent, but continuously having to one-up yourself month in and month out,
Month
while
after month.
simultaneously not seeing all the rewards and successes can ultimately be a dumbass financial decision for a lot of these content creators. That's why she's spending $500 a month on the streamer setup, is because
That's what I'm still pissed about. Like, if this was literally somebody I knew, I was pissed about the niggas who didn't capitalize with the pandemic shit. So if this was somebody I knew I'm like, what you mean you going negative and you consistently making 10K a month? You trying to rub it in my face, ain't you? You just trying to call me broke. Bro, just say you trying to call me broke. Cause what do you mean? You telling me you spending $1 million and going negative. That's what you telling me. You telling me you spent $1 million and still stayed negative. I thought you was the person saying, once I get money, I'ma be able to make it and I'ma be able. Now you mean to tell me you in the same spot with money, without money. This is just sad. It's just sad. 10K? 10K? She said her rent is $2,000. That means you still got $8K to play with. All your bills ain't go to 10K. You wanted to go on a trip that costed $5,000. That don't make sense. Niggas going to Paris every week.
every single month she's trying to find ways to one up and do a different meta and
That's
change
sick
something,
inside.
do something new here because she thinks that that is what will
Sick
get
inside.
her to be a more successful streamer. But I'm sorry, not when a time when eggs are $6. I know, old joke. And gas is through the roof. People are getting laid off left, right, and sideways. Do you get
Literally.
to complain about doing content creation
Literally.
as a job and even seeing
No
a
accountability.
$10,000 check? That's double the
Jobs.
average.
Niggas don't even have jobs. Right now, it is literally crazy for jobs right now. That's what's sad. Like, she talking about people, oh my God. 10K a month. And it's literally niggas who's really trying to get a full-time or part-time job.
Average and then some of people's monthly income.
crazy.
And you're complaining because you blow through it every month? Shut up. There's been a
Shut
recent
up.
trend of streamers being more
Dork.
open, honest, and upfront about their situation. I think a lot of consumers are more understanding of how much money is in streaming, and it has a lot of people curious about the money that is in streaming. So when they open their mouths to then describe, how much money they're making, you would think that it would be from a good, genuine place that is then accepted by
A good
you, and then
standpoint.
they go on to make decisions about their streaming or their content creation careers. But oftentimes it comes out as just the most ungrateful conversation in the world.
Being completely honest and upfront with you guys, the money is not good enough. It was not good enough. It's simple as that. I streamed for 9 hours yesterday and I made $1,500 off of it, or $1,700. So
Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. Do he not know how long I gotta go to work? I don't get that in 9 hours. He must forgot. You niggas be rich for too long. Rich for too long. 9 hours got me 1,500. That mean if I do another 9 hours, I can get 3K. And that's not worth it. That's not good enough. Niggas been getting money for too long. That's just one source. That's just one source. Oh wow. All right. My fault. Here I go, slaving, waiting for some money to come in my account every 2 weeks. And it don't even be $10,000. It don't even be $5,000. It don't even be $3,000. It sometimes, if I slave to the max capacity, can be $1,500. But how the fuck is he saying that's not even enough in 9 hours? God, bro. I'm telling you, bro. But I'm gonna be the wrong guy if I decide I need to stick him up and rob him. I'm gonna be the nigga in the wrong. It's crazy. In GTA, of course. So I can't even get that in 2 weeks. That's what I'm saying. My nigga said 9 hours. Bro, 2 weeks. Bro, I'm sitting here waiting for money every 2 weeks. I'm talking about, dang. I'm making sure I gotta work this much so I can calculate in 2 weeks what I'm gonna get. And you talking about you made that in 9 hours? I'm like, all right, 3 checks will get me to the 15. Here we go. And you talking about you did it in 9 hours. Just give me the money before they catch you. I'ma bail you out. No, you was gonna be the distraction, decoy.
If I'm being
You was gonna be the
upfront
decoy.
and honest, it's just the money's not worth having to, co-stream on 2 platforms.
Now I did some quick math, and you
That
gotta
nigga
be
said
like
the
a
money not
surgeon
worth
or-
it to co-stream on 2 platforms. So to stream on 2 platforms, the money wasn't worth it. So I'ma stream anyway, but just for me to press stream on this other platform, it wasn't worth it.
or a top level physician or an anesthesiologist or a damn CEO in order to make $166 an hour. That's exactly what Lacey was complaining about, saying that it wasn't enough money. Again, to the average person doesn't make a fraction of that. $1,500 is a paycheck, like
It's
a
a
full
paycheck. It's a
Let
full
alone something that
paycheck.
you're making 1 day's worth of work. I think that it's just messed up because
This
they're
sad.
talking to an audience.
This is
in
sad.
which, they're then in
They
turn
must think we
using
got money.
their financial contributions, donations, subscriptions or whatever in order to support them, while then seemingly simultaneously shitting on them or shitting on the amount of money that they are making in that.
They show shitted
These
on
are
me.
the
They
costs
just
of
flexed
living
on me.
a top 1% life. And I don't think that people understand that streamers like Snowcone, even at the small threshold that she's at, where
She at a
streams
1%.
700 viewers live, is living a top 1%.
Exactly. She's at a 1%. That's what people don't understand. Making 10K is not normal, guys. Making 10K a month, that's not normal. I don't know what y'all not getting.
That where she's
Let me look at this though. 0 to 5 viewers. Damn, it's 5 million of us. 6 to 10 viewers. It's 130 of us. 11 to 25 viewers. 88,000. What the fuck? No, this should make it look like it's even slimmer than you would think. When you look at this fucking diagram, this should make it look like it's so slim. 26 to 50 people it's only 34,000 people doing that. 51 to 100, it's only 20,000 people doing that. That's crazy. 1,000 plus, it's only 4,000 people doing that. No, she is ungrateful. She ungrateful as hell. This is crazy. That is crazy. Like I said, if y'all trying to go get her check, we can go ahead and get her check. If you stream to roughly 18 plus concurrent viewers on average, what? I didn't even peep this percentage right here. Oh my God. I just need to make it to 15 and 20. Basically, I just need to average 20 people. And I'm in the 1% of Twitch. Oh, yeah. Hold on. After this video, I got to make an Instagram. We got to get in that 1%. No way. Oh, my God. Yeah, I can be in the 1%. I ain't know that shit. Oh, these numbers is slim. Out of all the people that's streaming, you mean to tell me it's only 10,000 people basically who's averaging 100 people to 200 people? Like, what? That's crazy. This shit is slim as hell. All right, it went from 5 million and dropped all the way down to 100K, 80K, 30, 20, 13, 4, 2, 4. Yeah, we getting out the trenches, man. We getting out the trenches for sure. We finna be in that top 1%, and then we gonna be in that 0%, and then we gonna be in that 0.3, and then it's gonna keep going. No, this is crazy. They just boosted me up. No, I'm geek now. I might do a 48. 48er. That might be my home screen. I'd take a picture of that. That's probably gonna be my home screen.
Streams to 700 viewers live, is living a top 1%.
That's
The only
crazy.
reason why she has the overhead that she has is because she decided.
She
to do that.
decided,
But truly
yeah.
And honestly, if you stay true to yourself and
Do
a
it
lot
at
of other
48?
content creators and streamers have
Shit,
been
I
talking
can't
about
even
the
do
past
it for
couple
real.
months, that you don't
I
need
gotta
to
work
be
at 8 a.m. on
chasing
Thursday.
everybody, because it may ultimately not end up being.
Nigga say you do a 48,
It's
I'll
so
get
bad.
5
Stop
subs.
doing this stuff, and especially stop
Snoop.
disrespecting those that are sitting there contributing.
I'm
to
not
your
getting
day-to-day
fired from
life,
another
your
job.
livelihood, your funds, your streams, your whatever. They don't want to hear that shit.
I'ma
I
be-
don't know
I'ma
when
be
this
homeless.
trend of, you know, shitting on the everyday person from the content creators became so popular, but I did see one phase video not too long ago where they did the same old tired 9
It's okay.
to 5 worker Asian
I ain't gonna be
trope
on nothing
again.
for
At
now.
some point, enough is enough.
What do you think's harder? 24-hour open surgery or 24-hour stream?
24-hour open service.
Oh yeah, this was that rage bait.
We're
That
saving
rage
thousands,
bait.
You're saving what?
No caps. She said 8 a.m.
You're right. You're right.
8
Fortunately,
a.m.
I have a beautiful girlfriend that does all of that stuff for me when I get home
Oh my gosh.
There's literally doctors who do one surgery and make hundreds of thousands of dollars.
because they were trained for decades and they had to go to school. You went to school to be a content creator?
Streamer University.
Streamer University. Oh my god.
Physically could never trick shot. You don't know about dry streaks. You don't know about hit markers.
But when you're down, you're
You don't know
down.
about it.
Now that is true though. Honestly speaking, there's literally all these people. You can go to college for all that stuff, but honestly, you will not be able to do trick shotting and quick scopes and motherfucking 360 no scopes. Y'all won't be able to do that. That shit don't just happen out of nowhere. You know how long it took me before I was able to finally hit a trick shot? So I got a feeling when he say that, cause I was a Call of Duty nigga. I was really supposed to be in FaZe, but instead they stopped gaming. But I was really supposed to be in FaZe, but they don't like black folks, and they stopped gaming, and now they like black folks. Like, what the hell? When y'all was gamers, no black niggas was joining. I was trying to join, no black niggas was joining. I'm making montages, all type of shit. This is crazy.
Elgato wasn't on.
I'm not your target audience, so break it down for me, because I don't even get it.
You just said I'm not your target audience because I'm black. No, why? Because I'm black.
Not fun at all, because this dude was talking for 20 minutes about playing video games.
Whoa. It sounds like you're jealous. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you know the expression, give a man enough rope?
You're losing me.
You're losing me.
It means
Is that racist?
That's racist.
That was kind of.
That was racist, yeah, because you know the end of that saying, right? Give a man enough rope, he will. Yeah. So that was racist, Albert. Fucking Gibby. Gibby, that was racist. I don't know, buddy. That was a little wild. Know what you got going on in your head.
All of it, to be honest with you, is just rage bait. Like, it's to the point where this
Yeah.
is some sort of content that I don't think will ultimately last. And I'm specifically talking about the rage baiting portion of it. Now, Snowcone did take to the internet to try to clean it up, but I don't know. This isn't the best apology either. It never is the best cleanup.
You
just gotta
can't
leave some
apologize
bullshit
for
alone.
that
She
shit.
says, I never once complained about getting a 10K check. Let's start with the fact that the entire video was taken out of context. My chat was spamming things like, you're rich, you should be able to buy clothes, why aren't you paying mods, etc. In response, all I did was explain.
Damn, they on the rise. You know I got me some cookies over here. You know I got me some cookies. They say you're rich. You should be buying clothes. Why aren't you paying mods? They sound like chicken folks. You rich. Go buy you some clothes. You wear the same beanie. She was letting that shit get to her. She was letting that little shit get to her, folks. There's no way. Yeah, she got rage baited for sure. It say, to clarify, I did not receive a 10K check, but the expenses I mentioned were very real and accurate. So I'm confused there. Why did you say 10K if you never had it? That don't even make sense now. Now you just coming up with shit out the ass. You like, come on, bro. Don't fucking sit here and lie to us and make it be a terrible lie. Make it believable. Now you sitting here telling us, oh, I never received a 10K check. That was the fake number. And now all the other numbers is real, though, inaccurate. All right, bro. That's,
not complaining.
Bitch named
how a 10K
Snow
check
Cone.
could be quickly eaten up by expenses, especially for streamers coming out of Streamer University who had a lot of trips and events planned afterwards. To clarify, I did not receive a 10K check, but the expenses I mentioned were very real.
Say,
and
bring me
accurate.
some. I gotta do a 24
$4,000
hour.
for 3 trips. Me and my cameraman's expenses. Ain't the cameraman her boyfriend? Dang, it's messed up. I took
That's tough. Damn, your cameraman, your boyfriend, he say, no, you paying for this, baby. You the rich one now. You gotta pay for it. You gotta pay for it. No way, my nigga, he gotta start paying for it and he still, you know. Yeah, that's your role now. Ain't that how I go? Or that ain't how I go? Even though my nigga, he gotta still take care of that shit. How do that go? Cause, you know, if he the cameraman, that sound like, you know, you hired him. So if you hired him, that sound like, you know, shit. Is you paying him? You probably giving him some basic money. He can't do nothing with that. You gotta pay for everything.
Trips I don't regret at all. They helped me meet other amazing creators and create a ton of content. $400 to buy an IRL streaming setup, my first one ever. $2,000 on basic living expenses, $200 on Wi-Fi, and $150 for an IRL toolkit. And that's just what I can recall off the top of my head, not even including tax. Sure, I could have stayed home and avoided traveling, but I wouldn't have made the connections I did or gained the opportunities that came from these experiences. That context matters.
Chat, I don't think y'all realizing I be going into negative doing this shit.
Snowcone,
Okay.
people go into the negative just living regular
Regular
average
life.
lives, right?
And
They
you
ride
talking
around
about,
without
like,
problems.
that's what I'm saying. She talking about, I'm going into negative for taking trips and meeting all these new people and getting out my name out there for meeting all these people, which is gonna, in motherfucking in the future, get you more money. You know, it's just like, oh my God. Wow, you just bought me. What's your favorite perfume? You know, we sell cologne, perfume, we sell shoes, clothes, all that.
And not really want
All
to eat,
that.
but can
Hey, you gotta
afford
go
it. Maybe
follow
I'm
my
skipping
business
breakfast today,
page.
Maybe I'm skipping dinner tomorrow. But ultimately, what you're saying is mighty offensive to people. Content creators gotta realize that the baiting of money and any money conversations that don't come in a positive light is not gonna make for good content. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This ungrateful streamer era is actually pretty weird, and especially because it's coming from content creators who are doing things that probably aren't going to be beneficial for them in the long run. Now, not saying this or speaking this or wishing this on her, but this is just a general sentiment. I wonder
Calvin
if this
Clyde a
type
good
of
one too.
content
I ain't gonna lie,
creation
Calvin
would be
Clyde a good one
everybody
too.
can't be the IRL streamer. Everybody can't spend
Like
this
Martin
extreme
Jacobs a
amount of
good
money
one.
to live up this specific lifestyle.
That's
Everybody
a lot of
doesn't
good
need to be
ones.
a Kai Cenat. People are
I'm a
going
cologne
broke that have
connoisseur.
never been broke
Stop
before,
doing
and
that.
it's almost amazing to think that they can justify this because at the end of the day they did one stream with DDG. And granted, I do
Sad.
think collaboration streams can be helpful, but that one
Sad.
stream that you did with DDG, people came to see DDG. They did not come to see. That's the reality.
What'd
of
I
the
say?
situation.
Martin?
But instead of spending $4,000 on travel, $900 on X, Y, and Z, why not focus on, you know, building your own community and making sure that you can have something that is sustainable and maintainable? That's one thing that I decided when I was going to do YouTube. Hey, I don't have too much time because I work a full-time job, and I don't want to spend so much capital that I would be going in the negative every single month in order to make banger content. At some point, it can be worth it once you reach the Mr. Beast, Kai Cenat, DDG, Agent 00 levels, where then you get brands to sponsor whole events, and you know,
Right.
you're not really losing a dime there. You know, your whole production.
But
budget
in the
is
beginning,
made.
it ain't gonna work
There's
out.
a certain point where you're going into the negative and then hopping on stream to the audience that consumed your content, and now you're being ungrateful as ever, talking to the people who just sent you potentially
Right now,
the
it's
last
creme brulee
$5
bottle.
or $15.
Okay, now you damn near put me on to
Subway
that.
because
What's
you
that?
claimed that you were grateful just 2 seconds ago. I don't know. It's just really tone deaf during this specific time.
That's your girl.